Greetings everyone, hi, a warm welcome, namaste. Hey Gemini, this is your November reading for 2018. 7 cards from the John Holland deck and then a final card at the end. So let's start shuffling for you and see what's in store. I have done some shuffling previously, so we are connected into the deck. I don't think we will have to do too much here. So Gemini, 2018 November. Your first card is the current situation, and that is number 5, obstacles and challenges, which is the 5 of Wands. Your second card is your obstacles card, which is the 3 of Wands. Your third card is your aspiration, which is the 4 of Wands. Wow, so we've gone 3, 4, 5 all in Wands. That's really interesting. Your fourth card is what needs to be awakened, and it is the temptation card. Interestingly enough, which is the devil, it has fallen in that position with quite a few different signs, so that's quite interesting. The fifth card is what lies behind you, which is the throat chakra. The sixth card is what the next stage will be, which is number 3, fertility or the Empress. And the seventh card, no surprises here, another Wands card, and it is what will be. So 3, 4, 5 and 8 of Wands, 2 3s and 2 5s. So quite a lot of duplicity going on within your reading. So these numbers might be relevant for you one way or another, and the Wands are definitely very relevant. And I think I love the fact that this one was the last one out with accelerated motion, because I feel like when there's Wands in a reading, and so many of them, it's just like go, go, go. Everything's happening. Let's start with your number 5, the 5 of Wands, obstacles and challenges. So a little bit glitchy, I guess, especially with his phrase that he puts on it. But it's a temporary thing, especially when it's the number 5. If you can see the card, this guy has got to take a step across a broken bridge to get to the other side. It's actually not that difficult, and he can do it. He just needs to think logically, put a bit of strategy and a bit of effort into place, and then he will get there. So you might feel as though there's challenges around, or that there's other people putting their 2 cents worth in, or as if the things that you want at the moment are not necessarily coming that easy to you. And these could be things around your career or your creative and passionate zones in life. It could be that you've been trying to get a project up and running, or if you're sitting exams and you're a student in school or something, it might be that you're finding it difficult to study, or you've found the exams tricky and you're thinking, oh, do I have to resit anything? There's just a feeling like that, but as I say, it's usually temporary, and it often gets resolution through working it through. So with strategies, and in particular communication. So don't fret about it. Be logical and stand your ground and don't give up. Key words for that card. Because what the obstacle is as well is saying partnerships and alliances are a bit of an obstacle. And we get that feeling with that number 5 underneath. So you guys need to open some new doors or look at it from a different perspective. You need to chuck some new ideas, and you need to add something to the pot. You need to add something, swill it all up and change the energies around. And some of this could be communication, or go back to the drawing board and start again. You've missed something off, and it could be fundamentally something really easy that you could, when you go back and look again, you'll go, ah, right, now I think I know what I need to get to the end stage. Now, some of this could be that you need to take on board another person or someone else's help, or like a mentor or a partnership, or some ideas that another person has. Instead of fighting it, it might be about congealing it and making it flow, so getting more free flow in. It's there for you, because the partnerships and alliances are somewhere there. They're just not quite connected yet. So you've got to dig deeper, turn a few extra corners, try a little bit harder, keep going, don't give up. Yeah. Let's see what the third card is, which is the aspiration. So your aspiration is this foundation and achievements. You're wanting to get this firmed up, solidified, into harmony, into a happy place. And we've been talking about this, so I don't know what it is you've got on your mind, but it's like something's frustrating you, as if you're, like you just, for some of you even, because this is the wands again, so it's still in that creative sector, but for some of you this even encompasses your home, or where you're living, or where you want to live, or how you live. So it could be tied up to money around homes or properties. It could be tied up to destinations, and it could be tied up to work as well. It's all about your careers, your passions, your creative zones, alliances, allegiance, not giving up, thinking outside the box to get to where you want to go. I think November is a really big month. So you guys have got quite a bit of work to do to get this to happen, to bring this accelerated motion in. So expand yourself, expand your thoughts, expand your energy, and especially expand the people around you, I think. Coming to the fourth card, which is what needs to be awakened, and it's about bringing more balance back in. So if you've been obsessing about a certain thing, or you've been letting behaviour overtake a situation that isn't a healthy behaviour, then it's time to stand up and get it addressed. So if you're having someone around you who is belittling you, or who is not supporting you enough, or has created like a negative energy around a situation or circumstance, now is the time to sort it out. And I think communication is a key way of sorting it out, through this throat chakra, as well as intuitive feelings and connection to this one over here, like the heart, and to the fertility, and to nurture, and to success. They're all ways of moving forward. This card here, the Devil, tells us that we feel like things are out of balance, out of kilter, not flowing enough, not giving enough positivity. It can be when we find that we can have things like addictions popping up, or obsessions. So we can become addicted to food, or alcohol, or nicotine, or shopping, or buying, or working, and there isn't the balance in our life. When things aren't balanced, nothing really happens, and this is what we're finding here in the middle. In reality, it's not a card that needs a lot of focus on, but its message is quite important because it is one of your major arcanas, but it is talking about just having balance in life. So if we come to that fourth card over there, the fifth card, which is the past energies, or what lies behind you, that's the throat chakra, and that's the key to communication. So if that lies behind you, and I'll stick this little crystal on here, which is angelite, which is a very soft, gentle, nurturing crystal, which could help to nurture your communication skills, then it might be something you need to uplift again. Communication is the key to human relationships. It's how we evolve, it's how we manage our relationships, it's how we move them on or find harmony within them. A lot of people undervalue the essence of communication, but I find it's one of the pivotal things that actually keeps us, or makes us, human, to be honest. So remember the art of communication in any of your situations. It is actually your fundamental form of creativity as well, because we create all things in the essence, in the beginning, from the structure of thought. Once it's in the thought form, it has to be brought down into the physical world, into reality. And that is either done through the art of writing or through the art of talking. So that's how important communication is. It brings everything from the thought reality into the physical. And from there, your creative resources, ideas, plans, dreams and desires go on to manifest and turn into reality. So don't underestimate the power of reconnecting with that throat chakra energy. It also could symbolize, for some of you, there are problems in or around your throat which could lead to things like viruses. You could have sore throats, or there could be thyroid or parathyroid issues. Some of you may need your teeth checked or fixed, or even have bones out of alignment. Now when we have the base or the back of our spine at the top of our neck out of alignment, guess what that does? It stops the flow of creativity. So having your neck in alignment can be very, very important for many different reasons. If we come to the next card, which is number 6, the number 3 here, which is the Empress, and it says fertility. She is glowing from the heart out, and she has those beautiful golden orbs or auras around her. She is the seat of creativity, of sexuality, of freedom, of love, harmony, bliss, of harvest. So if this is the next stage, it's telling you guys all of this stuff that's happening here is going to be, if you sort it out and do the right thing, you'll end up here and here. And both of these are really powerful cards to end your reading with. So they're telling you there is this opportunity of positivity coming. Now this fertility one can also represent sexuality and interest. So some of you may find a potential new partner at this time, or that people are attracted to you, or vice versa, you're attracted to someone else. So from the romantic perception, this is quite an intriguing time for you, because also this one can also represent romance and relationships. So we can either look at them from terms of creativity and career and finances and pushing forward and seeing activation there, or we can include it or add to it from the perspective and dynamic of relationships as well, personal relationships quite often. This can also be a time of fertility, so conception of pregnancies, but also conception of new ideas. So you see, we kind of did this hard work all through here, through this beginning, and did the hard graft and got out the mucky messages. And then we've come through to this amazing light, in particular, the yellow orbs and things, and this beautiful fast tracking asteroid or meteorite in the skies. And when we see that coming in, we know that we're in for a lot of energy and activation. So the accelerated motion card is the 8 of Wands. It often talks about air travel, and sometimes air travel relating to job applications, interestingly enough, or going to attend an interview overseas, or moving to a different state or part of the country or country. So travelling over water quite often. It can also represent many things potentially happening at once and with great speed and pace. And these can be creative ideas, projects, job opportunities, or passion and relationships. So yeah, that's a really nice way for you guys to finish that main part of the reading. So focus on the messages that came for you to how to sort out any lingering problems or stagnation, and then utilize them for getting all of this activation and movement forward. So what we will do is put these cards away and put the crystal back. Okay. And we will see what one last card you get from the Angels of Atlantis. I'm actually quite interested to see which one comes out for this. So this is for Gemini for November. You can call upon these angels anytime throughout the month. They really are high vibrational, and they can be used for anything, not just the message that they are giving you at the end. So this is for Gemini. Raziel, retreat. Well, I guess we saw a little bit of the retreating going on at the very beginning, and when we retreat we often go within and we find the answers, and we communicate with ourselves and the celestial workers, I guess, if you like. So retreating can be a wonderful gift to ourselves for cathartic work, for reinvigoration, for finding answers, for connecting. So let me just find a little bit about Raziel for you. Raziel is known as the angel of the divine mysteries, and I will read out about retreat. Raziel suggests you are pushing yourself too hard, and thus this all-seeing archangel wants you to rest and retreat. The great temple of Abu Simbel was probably built around 1240 BC and was intended to amplify inner stillness for those who were drawn there. Being in retreat will allow you to feel your heart's desire, for love is the vibration that the angels are witness to, and it is the guidance of your loving heart that the angels will inform you of. This is the card of divine orientation, for Raziel stands on the left hand, and we have little Ella wanting some attention here. She has just had a big operation yesterday, so I will pick her up and I will continue on with your reading. I will start the paragraph again. Simbel was probably built around 1240 BC and was intended to amplify inner stillness for those who were drawn there. Being in retreat will allow you to feel your heart's desire, for love is the vibration that the angels are witness to, and it is the guidance of your loving heart that the angels will inform you of. This is the card of divine orientation, for Raziel stands on the left hand of God and administers many secrets directly to your soul. Chant He, which is H-I, to feel the mysteries of Raziel move through your throat chakra. Oh, wow, wow, wow. So, you know, we've seen that there was the potential for love within the reading, but that very ending paragraph, when it says, chant He, to feel the mysteries of Raziel move through your throat chakra. And what did I tell you guys? We connected quite a lot with saying how important your throat chakra was and getting back to that energy. So, you know, when synchronicity delivers you powerful messages like that within a generalized, broad reading, there are definitely messages for you to take on board. So you don't have to physically go on a retreat as such. You can use this very part of your reading to connect with like a retreat essence and pick up the vibration of that through these cards and through the words that were said. So it might be timely to just contemplate Raziel with a retreat in this beautiful blue energy, and to feel the love. So we'll put some pink energy in here as well, because there is pink in the card of Raziel. And to just allow that to be absorbed for a couple of minutes. So there we are, Gemini. I wish you all much love and healing in that throat chakra, much communication and breakthrough of ideas and dreams and desires. And may the retreat time that you take out with Raziel give you solace and love and understanding and connection. You have a beautiful ending to your reading. So thank you guys for listening, and I wish you all the very best for November. I feel this will go through further than just November and take you into the end of 2018 as well. So much love everyone. Namaste. She's rearranging the crystals. Oh, she's added some. She's added a green one. Ooh. So you've got a bit of green added in there. That's an aventurine. Much love. Namaste.